Alrighty, folks. Well, welcome to another episode of The Sound of Sosa. I am your host, Ryan Porter Sosa, and today we have Brian Lamarca for Ep.4, Part 2. He is a longtime friend and a musician. We jam out, go over some interesting topics. So be sure to go ahead and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and the newly created TikTok. Videos will be on there for teasers for next week, and as well, there will be shorts from this video. Be sure to check out Brian on Facebook under Brian Lamarca and Brian Lamarca, the music guy. As always, thank you for watching, and be sure to like and comment so we know what you're interested in.
Only the country, I seen it sing. I could usually sing it, but my notes are gone. Nobody's ready, it's gonna be. You gotta stay ready, it's time to be you. You know all the answers come from within. Sing it. Come on and take a. Come on and take a final sign. Come on and take a time. I've been working real hard and I'm trying to find time, but it just keeps getting tougher every day. But I got to do my part, cause I know I'm alright. Please, Molly, bring me up. I usually sing that perfect, dude, but I don't have my voice right now. You can hear it. But I could do songs like that. Get really depressed. She has me like a Pisces when I am weak. I've been locked inside your heart-shaped box for a week. Living in a dream that you're about a magnet breath. There you go. I wish that I could eat your cancer well. You turn blind. Hey, wait, I gotta complain forever and dead for your priceless advice. Hey, wait, I gotta complain forever and dead for your priceless advice. Wait. Say, what else should I be? Oh, apology. What else should I say? Everyone mistake. Some bad things are firm. I don't have to say. I don't have to lie. Choking on the ashes of our enemies. In the sun, feel this one. In the sun, Mary, I wish I was like you, so easily amused. I settle for fame. I'll take all the blame upon it's over. In the sun, that's where I feel in love. In the sun, Mary, all we are. That's a good song, dude. That's a really good song. And it sounds good on this microphone, dude. This is a nice microphone. I'm not fun jamming on this. That was good.
Really? I didn't think they were that good.
I thought it was.
Oh, really? Okay,
I
so
thought that was a good song.
so I don't even.
I thought
I'm
the
just over
recording
here
was good.
fucking around with
You
stuff.
didn't think the recording sounded good?
That sounded
Okay,
fucking
good,
awesome.
good. Okay,
I liked
I
it.
was like,
I mean,
I thought that was good. That's fun to
I'm
play, at
biased,
least.
bro, because
But I'm just saying, if it's fun for me, like it's like that was good.
I enjoy it, dude. I could listen to you for hours. When we were younger, bro.
Yeah. In the sky. You know that song, man?
Fucking yeah, dude. That's just some of it down. In the
sky.
I don't know the words.
I forgot the chorus. Something like that. So I love it. It goes.
What I have a true love for, and you know, I want to do karaoke to it.
Karaoke.
Yeah. Fucking, I've only done a couple songs. I did Blink-182 because we went to this fucking.
I do small thing. I fucking love that.
Well, we went to a bar in Chinatown.
Yeah.
It was bogus. So we went to a different one, and it was a fun ass time. The bartender was like 13 years old.
Of course. 13-year-old bartender.
No, he just, dude, he was so young. He looked so young.
Dude, of course they did. They had soft features, you know.
Oh, bro, yeah, he looked really
They
young.
could be women easily, you know. They're just.
So
best
by
trannies.
the end of the night,
yeah,
the owner was kicking everyone out because it was time to go. And he goes, "Oh no, you guys can stay."
Oh, wait a second.
Me, my two boys, and one of the dude's friends was with him. And so
yeah.
we literally sat there for about 2 hours. It was 2 days before my birthday, and so he just fucking kept giving us drinks.
Oh, loading you up.
I think we left at like 4:45 in the
This
morning.
is a loading you up story,
bro. Like 4:45 in the morning.
Loading you up.
It was. I have his
Get a
number.
real big tip.
I talked to him, I think, 2 weeks ago.
Love that guy.
I told him, I was
He's
like,
my best man.
man, you need to get some country up in this place.
Hell yeah.
I was like, it will.
Country, dude. Biggie Smalls said, I can't go to sleep without listening to country. Biggie Smalls.
That's interesting.
That's why he was such a smart man. You know, he was a smart man.
I mean,
yeah.
A lyricist for sure.
A documentary just came out on him, and there was a jazz musician that
for real?
that would take Biggie. There was a jazz musician that he looked up to. He's like, he saw the women around him, you know what I mean? He saw the culture, and this jazz musician would take him to museums and discuss like the difference in art to him. Like, you know what I mean? He saw within Biggie, like when he's like, I got 7 Mech 11s, 838s, how he made those lyrics. Like, wow.
What's the documentary called?
It's called just look up Notorious or B.I.G. in the search on Netflix. It's new and it's amazing, and it teaches you, you know, his mother, his first generation Jamaican, you know, like so many things influence them. The way that the DJs go on the Jamaican song, and the way they talk about it, you know what I mean? The flow, his flow has many. You're like, oh, it all like starts to make sense.
It's interesting,
yeah,
dude.
It's very interesting.
Stuff is right up my alley. But this right here.
Yeah.
I have a love for country now. I really like the raspy voice though. So
when I talk like this, I can't really do
he
it.
doesn't really have it as much. Here's
hard to
someone
do
that has
this.
a little more. Josh Malloy. This dude
Josh Malloy. Way down south. Lost my girlfriend just trying to figure out.
How's Brian Redowitz?
I haven't talked to him in 2 years. He became a police officer.
He's your cousin, though, right?
He's my cousin's cousin. He's my cousin.
Oh,
I love Brian.
okay.
I just say that. I love Brian, man. He's a great man, dude. Brian Raditz is a great man. He became a police officer, and he's just fucking living, dude. He's a good person. Like I admire him.
He was a good guy.
Just like Kevin Shea, my cousin, like great people, man.
He was always a stand-up guy.
Dude, a stand-up guy. Brian is a stand-up dude. I remember
Kevin Shea, I love too.
Brian would take the blame for shit, like for me when he would like feel bad about shit, like he's like, I don't care. I was like, damn, selfless shit. Like when we were young, and I look back, I'm like, whoa. Same with Kevin though. Like but Kevin stayed out of trouble a lot. Like as my cousin, he's like, no, my dad will kick my ass, and he was smart. And I was like, damn. So I mean, I love both those guys.
Yeah, but
shout out to those.
His
yeah, man.
Just can't seem to wake up in time.
I like that.
No fumes, no time to kill. We got one more show and it's a shitty dough deal. Breaking my back just to make the cover home. It's another hotel room, sleeping on the floor. I'm hurting in the morning from the night before. Pay my dues, I'm heading up the road. I'm coming home, baby, leave the porch light on. See, I don't know.
See,
I just enjoy
country's all the way. It's bop, 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 the way it's all. He found the right bops. I don't know how to explain it, man. Country's great. Country's great. It's not just that.
Such a basic song, but
if it has the right message to it.
Come home, baby,
that song that changed the world, Rich Men from north of Richmond. That's a great song. Where it's like, and I ain't a thing, and I go to shit, and I make my paycheck because the government. Have you ever seen that?
No.
Dude, it changed the world. You're joking. Look up the rich men north of Richmond.
My soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do, 'cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end, 'cause the rich men, north the rich men. I wish politicians would look out for minors, and not just minors on an island somewhere. Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat, and the obese milking welfare. Well, God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds. Young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground, 'cause all this damn country does is keep on kicking them down. Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do, 'cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end, 'cause the rich men, north the rich men. I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay.
But see, you could see the genius in the song, right? Like just the.
There's so
because he looks funny, but he's
fucking pedophilia in this fucking world, dude. It's disgusting.
Where did that come from? Because you're right.
Because he just said it. Protect our children,
Oh
not
my
just
God,
on
I
an
didn't think about
island.
that. I was thinking about the other lyric. Oh my
He
God, you're
was
right.
talking about Jeffrey Epstein's
Epstein,
fucking
who
island.
did not
And
kill
then-
himself. I'm kidding.
I'm talking
Dude,
about outside of that, even though that's what
Can
he's
you rewind
talking
it?
about.
Can I hear that again?
Yeah, dude.
Please. I didn't even hear that part. This song is great. He's preaching.
I wish politicians would look out for minors, and not just minors on an island somewhere. Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat.
New respect for this song. Oh. Didn't
Our
say that,
country
didn't hear that.
is
That was fucked up.
fucking riddled with it. And I understand, but there's
that's a problem. It can't happen. It can't exist.
no,
It simply just shouldn't exist. It's disgusting. It's like lizard people.
Whatever the issue is,
Needs to be solved
it needs to be resolved.
with whatever resources whoever needs to give up. Like I don't know. He talks about like 300-pound people, and then he goes
That
dude,
list though,
Yes.
for the fucking island.
Yes.
I'm sorry,
Oh, bro.
What is the one that they put out
you
too?
talk-
It's
Yes.
fucking photocopied,
I know
bro.
what
You
you
can
mean.
look at it and it looks like it's just repetitive.
But then when you
And
think
then they
that
start
way,
blacking it out.
when you think about that way, it's like then who couldn't? I don't know. I know that he's got like Bill Clinton shit, like all kinds of crazy shit stories with him. Like he's Game of Thrones, like Littlefinger. He was like Littlefinger, like or like Varys the spider. Like they knew everything about you. It's like, do you want them to know about the time you fucked a prostitute? Oh yeah, I got her pregnant, blah blah blah, and then killed her. Cool. Like neither do I. I don't want to tell anyone that, but I will. You know what I mean? I'll tell them and your boss and everybody. Yeah. Like you're like, fuck. You know, they really got me. So and that's being cunning and play. I don't know.
I'm sorry, that shit is just
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
it's horrible.
It's horrible. Horrible. But at the same time, yikes. Dude, I thought it'd be New Year's hours ago.
That's
I
a
just look
fucking
at myself-
time warp.
Dude,
But
time warp.
so real
Yeah, bro.
quick,
Yeah, bro, I'm looking at my phone.
back
This is a new
to
interview.
something
Okay.
not as fucking.
Dark and weird and deep, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude.
No, I get it, man. We were talking about Bigwig Mechanic. You were talking about your first show.
Yeah, man. So we had our first show. Long story short, I'm kidding. Yeah, let's get back to that bitch. We had our first show, dude, and then we started really practicing. Ryan and fucking like Ryan was started fucking practicing, baby. We started practicing so hard, like again, and then we eventually got Mark in, and we were playing like bars, and then eventually we got good enough to where Pat's like, we got to go record, and like I remember being like so scared because for the first time, Ryan, dude, I was like fucking for the first time, dude, think about this. Okay. Set everything up. Takes hours. Testing everything for hours. Okay. Go. You know what I mean? That's the first time I experienced that. Like, your best. Now. Everyone's waiting. Money. Hundreds of dollars. Every, like, minute. You know what I mean? Like, if you're really doing it, thousands of dollars. You know what I mean? Like you better. Dude, I didn't understand. I was too young. You know what I mean? Like, but I think that also afforded for some beautiful things to happen too. Like, right? Like natural things that I
So
didn't.
were you in high school at that point?
Mhm.
No, you weren't. You were.
I was at the end of high school, I believe.
No.
Or I was in.
No, your first gig I'm talking about. You were,
first gig I was in high school for sure.
So you were what?
Sure.
You said 16?
16, yeah, dude. But I didn't start playing like the real big things. Not real big things, but the serious stuff. Like,
Well,
I remember something people would be like, oh,
we
he's
were
not.
jamming
Yeah.
Sublime.
Dude, bro, me and you
You were
remember
a freshman. We were in 8th grade.
the bonfires. I didn't want to be that douchebag with the guitar. And I think I said,
Bro, you weren't. We
thank
were
you.
all
Thank you for telling me that.
fucking. We literally.
It means the world to me. Thank
When
you.
I hear Sublime, it instantly transports me back.
Thank you so much. Dude, I mean, what's better than like, to
There was
win
nothing
on
better.
the way until
Yeah.
someone wanna say. Like, dude, nothing's better than that. Like,
It just reminds me of literally you
dude, it
because
reminds
we
me
would
of all
jam
you.
out.
Like,
Like
it reminds me of the time, that exact time. Like, with, figuring all that shit out. Because those days we thought it was tough, but like we had it pretty well, like, pretty great. You know what I
dude,
mean? Like,
we lived
we had to go to school. Like, but
extraordinary.
school
lives.
was a trap. Like, and it sucked.
It,
Because I know you started learning after school, and so did I. You know what I mean? Like, really learning. Like, you know
Dude,
what I mean? Like, oh, wait.
we lived. I thought
No,
it was
actually, you
normal.
graduated in. Yeah.
I thought it was normal. I thought
Oh, yeah.
everyone's like this. We're not an oddity.
We're not, what's it called? We're not like privileged to live here and go to a good school.
Not
Like,
even that part. I was
yeah,
talking about the
but-
stuff that we were just.
Yeah.
The stupidity we were involved in.
Oh, my God. Right. You thought those were just like kind of the, those are the motions
It
of
was,
life.
it was normal to,
No.
throw these parties and,
Awkwardly
and
lose your virginity at 13.
barricade front doors just to party all night. You know what I mean? Like, I thought people played games with us.
Terrible things. Terrible things I did.
We were extraordinary, and then I hear,
Oh my
I talk to my friends that are teachers, and they're like, no, man, these kids
What?
are a different breed.
I've heard kids don't want to get their license. Like
Well, they're very, I guess, he explained it as fragile. He said these kids are fragile. He said we were an enigma.
Oh, you said fragile. We were an enigma. These kids are fragile. We were an enigma.
They literally put cameras in Lincoln Way East.
Yeah, dude, you're right. Whoa. They're freaked out a little bit, I think, too. Oh, they're freaked out a little bit, I think, too. You know what I mean? Like of how scary everything is, because you get to see it on the internet. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm being high, but
that was 2000. I mean,
but I'm saying
that stuff wasn't too crazy.
But we remember, we're one of the last generations, whatever, if I want to toot my own horn, or if this is bad, that remembers analog, remembers going to the movie store, to the record store. You know what I mean? Like what that meant. You know what I mean? Like having to go somewhere physical. There was like all of a sudden, you know what I mean? A subculture there. You know what I mean?
My first CD was Green Day Dookie.
Bro. And at the time to listen to the wine, a fucking genius piece of. And everybody goes, like that's just that voice, dude. That rise is what I think of when I think of Green Day. Like, or about that riff. I changed the channel for an hour or two. My mother says to get a job. She don't like the one she's got. When masturbation's lost its fun, you're fucking lazy. Bite my lip and close my eyes. Tell me you right every time. That's a dude. I mean, Green Day was great, man.
It was awesome.
But so was the friend got a boyfriend and she dates that bitch. She tells me like every day.
Offspring?
Yeah. She says no Janeiro just to stay at home. I said, my friend, you got to say, hey, find a way. Oh, now why don't you get a job? Then the drum started to boom, 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 boom. She works on his ass, he works his hands to the bone to get her money for her payday. Yeah, but she wants more mucho dinero just to stay at home. Dude, those fucking songs were amazing. Like those punk rock, like little niche. Didn't they all come from? I guess the Ramones, like that kind of sounding music. Like it's kind of weird.
You know who's an underappreciated artist?
The Clash too.
That kind of changed their sound though.
Actually, the Clash
to get a little more mainstream.
What?
They sounded like U2 after a little bit.
Hey!
OAR.
Oh my God! They had that one song. I'm down. Hey, what you doing? And how's everyone doing? Looked at me with what on the pride. I said, what? You know what I mean?
How about a revolution?
We'll play this for 35 more minutes. I said, hey, what you know what I mean? Like,
I did like them
as a band though,
but
bro,
then they sounded too much like U2.
Ryan, it's a bad bro. We understood. We're like, we'll play this for 2 hours. You know what I mean? We knew what it was like to be like, what if you had a song like that? Like we would walk off a bridge. Like you like that.
I don't know, man.
Actually, wait. What am I talking about? No, it'd be amazing. Yeah, I'm on my phone for a second.
Hold on. Yeah, no. I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find The Wanderer. That was their first CD, and here it is right here. This Black Rock's good though too.
Dude, amazing.
And then, but the later stuff sounded too much like this is a good one.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that was
no, it's The Kids Aren't Alright by Offspring.
Okay.
This shit is a fucking jam. To me, that is so amazing how you can match that just by hearing it. So alive, and the kid on the whole damn street.
6 songs.
We're gonna make it every beat. The neighborhood's cracked in toy.
Hey.
And what the lives all want.
Yeah, I love this.
Swallow so many lives. Nothing's free. I don't know this song that well, so I can't. This is one of those last option karaoke songs.
No. I'm gonna start doing this song. I'm gonna literally, dude, you gotta send me that song. I've never heard that song.
Really?
No.
Oh, bro,
I mean, I love the band, like I said, but you know, I don't know their details.
I like going. I like going through music like this.
I love that too, because dude, I really don't like when people offer me music, but when I find it, you gotta send me that.
Oh, bro,
like, please, like just the name or whatever.
I'll share it with you right now.
I'm playing that in my shows now because I know what I could do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like
you literally.
Like I'll take off with it.
You need a little tweak with it.
Yeah.
And you'll sound.
You saw
almost
that.
But dude,
I wanted to get it right.
The
away.
way that you
Amazing.
can listen to it and almost. You literally were maybe a chord off, whatever the fuck it is.
But you have a good ear. You have a good ear. No, you got a good ear.
But you literally were really quick to match that.
I mean, I hope so. I mean, you know what I mean.
I'm
trying not to toot my own horn.
Unless maybe I'm hearing it different, but I'm pretty sure
my toilet flushes in E flat. But no, I'm kidding. But no, my band, in my band, my bass player is like autistic, not autistic. Sorry, Adam. But like
this was self-esteem.
Adam's not autistic. I'm saying like he's so good at tone, but he's told me he's like, you got perfect pitch. I'm like, no, I don't. It's just something that I worked really hard.
This is it.
Yeah. The kids aren't all right.
No, this one's self-esteem.
Okay. But I'm saying what you sent me, mother.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this song.
For the chance of the day.
I love this song. I'm singing. I'm doing this today. I mean, speaking gibberish. I'm doing this too live. I want to do it.
Took her back and made her dessert. I know I'm being used. It's okay because I like the abuse. I know. This one's a funny one. It's not. I don't like it that much, but
I like it more.
This one.
Oh. Gliding gluten. Yeah, I know this song.
This one they played in the radio.
The riff in this.
This one is.
That riff is amazing.
This is one I like.
It is good. Changes there.
You're gonna go far, kid.
I love dude, nice fucking exposés. I mean exposés, whatever you want to call them. Showing me those songs because I'm definitely gonna incorporate them into my little cute sets.
It's I love how you can just fucking hear that.
Oh man, I mean,
and respond in
that. But
that
that's
way.
my job in life, bro. You know what I mean?
But it's
that's what I should be able to do.
That's why I honestly just love learning about this stuff and learning about the process and seeing it.
Dude, I really respect
so much
that.
better than you even fucking just telling me about it.
I respect that, man. Like seeing just the action of it done, seeing a wooden instrument being like handled, and like yes, the strings being like pulled around. Like,
you literally, I can't wait to watch myself because I'm probably like,
well, no. I mean, absolutely. I've never
felt
done
like
this.
that.
You know what I mean? Like, so I mean, I feel the connection and that you're seeing it, and you're like, wow. But I respect the things you know too. So it's like we all
appreciate the way you can do that.
But I appreciate your skills too. Like the things you know, I'll be like, oh shit, he knows what he's talking about. Like, because we all know different. You know, we all have different.
There's different levels
things.
of intelligence.
Yeah.
And
like,
everyone thinks that because one person is an expert in one area.
Sorry, yeah, right?
You're not a fucking expert everywhere.
Right. Jordan Peterson says, expect, one of his rules of life, assume everyone knows something you do not know. You know what I mean? Assume.
I mean, everyone
always.
does.
I'm like, right? And then, and also for yourself.
Something.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's such a good rule. Yeah.
It really is. No.
Yeah. One of his other rules is like, your true friends, when you win, they will feel good. When you lose, they won't. Like, don't hang out with people when you give them bad news. They like celebrate a little bit, like inside, like that's not your friend. Like you look out for that. You know what I mean? And I was like, like yeah.
But if they celebrate inside, how do you see that?
Like, I know, right? But you got to be a good judge of character, and like humans are good judges of character.
Yeah, but
general.
like if someone is really trying, I mean,
like if you know, like after a bunch of times, like I know he's fucking celebrating my like failures, my little, like he loves it when I lose. Like that's probably not your best friend. Like I don't know.
I get what you're saying. I know, I get it. Like
but,
someone that, that like, okay, so I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I just know when I heard it, like he was doing it live, and the guy heard it was like, that's good. Like or something, and I was like, yeah, that was good.
So this is the last. I want you to hear this kid's voice because this kid is the one kid I was telling you about.
Hell yeah, bro! Love to hear competition. Hate it. No, I'm kidding.
There it is. This is the last one. Then we'll get back into it.
No, it's all good. I'm gonna pull out some of my songs.
His other songs are not as good as this one.
Okay, but still.
When there's a storm raging in
I know it's
soul, you gotta thank God that you're
still growing old. I know this whole thing. Yeah. I know all this. The Fox sisters, who I talk about, they listen to this over and over and over again. This song, and I thought it was just a chick song, but no, this is a good song.
No.
Drop that note. You just say, I wish I did my voice.
His other songs, though, don't have the emotion.
Dude, he's got a lot of emotion in his voice. Yeah.
In this song, though, his other ones don't have it as much.
Yeah, you can.
Straight and narrow.
He's got a lot of vibrato. Vibrato.
Down with them old bloodhounds, and you're running through the fields for your life. You gotta get up, son. I know they're gonna fall. That's good.
You drawling out.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Music's
He's
like young
that.
though. He's young.
Like if you want to sound like Neil Young, you sing like this. Oh man, you know what I mean? Like or REM is in that version. Follow me. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
Do you remember?
It's Nico's different.
You went to Tom Petty with us, didn't you?
I mean, yeah, bro. When they lit Mark Adonovich or whoever's hair on fire.
That was Michael Evans.
I know. Fuck you, Levins. No, kidding. We love you, dude. We love you, dude. That was hilarious. He was like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
We were kids.
Yeah,
we were kids.
The flame was that high, dude. I was like, how is it that high? The hair is not there.
We were kids.
We're like,
we've grown up now. He's a good guy.
If we did that today, we'd be like, yes, I'm pressing charges. Like,
dude, his fucking head was on fire.
Yes, I'm pressing charges to the officers that are right on the scene. That's what would happen today.
Oh my god. It'd be fucking, he'd go viral.
Yeah.
Bro. I'm glad we only
But
had
then they did
phones.
Mark Adonovich too. And I was like, wow, we were terrible. We were awful kids.
We
probably having segs right there on the fucking hills of the old.
Did you go to Poison with us? Remember the people that got busted banging on the lawn next to it?
No, banging on the lawn at Poison.
Oh my god!
Tell me, my son. No, dude, that is crazy.
I know you can do Tom Petty. Tom Petty. I said that fucking weird.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite though. This one's probably harder.
Is this Zombie Zoo?
Yeah.
My guitar's on too. I know the song. This is my favorite song by him, but yeah. In my band, we do.
I do like this song. I don't know why.
It's alright if you love me.
Refugee.
We do that one. My favorite's Refugee too. Nico, Ryan, I've been trying to go, it don't really matter to me, babe. I've been trying to find the right key to sing it in. Then about to be free cause you don't. Sorry. What is this key? You talk about it. in the valley. It don't make no matter to me, baby. You believe what you wanna believe. You don't have to live like a refugee. You don't have to live like a refugee. Girl, you don't. That's hard. The drum phone punch you around, son. I can do him with reverb on, but he always sings
Tell
down.
me why you wanna lay there and reveal your abandon.
It don't make no difference to me, mama. Everybody's got a fight to be free. Sing it on. Have to live like a refugee. Don't have to live like a refugee. Cause you don't have to live like a refugee. Have to live fucking refugee.
And it's funny because like you do have a little rasp to your voice right now,
Well,
so you
because
sound so much better too.
With him, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, man. The rasp helps on certain people.
Well, no. What I'm saying is like when your voice is better, we definitely need to get you back on
totally,
here too.
Because it's smooth. Well, that's really smooth.
Yeah,
and I can hit crazy things.
And you can tell that like when you go into those like longer holding things, it hits your throat.
Absolutely.
And so
I can't even do it now.
Dude,
exactly.
It's like everyone in the southwest suburbs and fucking the surrounding Chicago areas has fucking been sick, and it's
I texted someone that I was sick like last week, and someone was like, "Dude, the whole world's sick." I was like, "Oh," but that is what happens. You're right. Like when the seasons.
I mean, dude, the flu just spreads like crazy. It was
love of mine. No, someday you will die. That song's good too, man. I mean, there's so many great songs, man. And that's the thing, right? That fucking taught me in the band that we did. We did covers, and we learned from the best.
Metallica.
Darkness, imprisoning me. Something I see. I'm feeling harder. I cannot live. I cannot die. Trapped in myself. I'm feeling now. Landmine has taken my sight. Taking my health, taking my breathing, taking my lungs. Dude, like insane, dude. Like Metallica will teach you timing. It will teach you riffs. It will teach you.
Sorry, no, I want the album. What the fuck?
Something right. In my sweat to recruit everyone. Oh, my favorite.
I can't remember the name of the song.
The Bell Tolls is my favorite. Time marches on. King of the Hill. God dang it, Bobby. Yes.
No, it's not that.
It is that.
No, it's this.
I love that song.
This is my favorite Metallica song.
You Unforgiven? No? What is this?
Fight Fire with Fire.
I honestly, bro.
My sister danced when we were younger.
Oh, man. It has
And
meaning
so we
to
would
you,
put
yeah.
this song on, and she would start dancing around thinking it was something. And then we would all wait for the part to start jamming, and we just start going crazy.
Well,
She gets so pissed off.
It means something to you in life, and it's huge. Music is the only thing, bro, that can bring you back to like 15, the smell, fall. You know what I mean? Like standing here.
Dude, this shit fucking hits.
Dude,
I love
metal will bring
Metallica.
you to a place that music it only offers in metal.
That was my second CD. It was
Dude.
And Justice for All.
My CDs. I remember like Kid Rock.
Second to last
I
good
Wanna
CD
Be
before the
Cowboy.
bass or the drummer, whoever.
I ain't straight out of Compton, I'm straight out the trailer. Cost like a sailor. Like, dude, Kid Rock, I remember that when and Eminem. Guess who's back? Back
Kid
again.
Rock,
Who's back?
dude.
Guess who's back? Like,
Didn't
dude, I
Donald
remember
Trump
that.
just come out with Kid
and
Rock
our world was
somewhere?
being, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
I bet, dude. And like Ted Nugent or something. They're all having sex.
What the fuck?
Dude, I can't respect Ted Nugent though, because like, oh dude, is it fucking the new year yet? No.
People have to understand we're just having fun here.
Yeah, and I'm really high.
Don't take everything to heart.
And I'm higher than any of you ever have been. And it's not easy. But listen, I'm joking. I'm completely sober.
Fucking
Completely sober.
What was one of the things?
Dude, what was one of the things? Did you know the tip of your tongue syndrome is called lethologica?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
All right, let's get back to
please.
All right, so you're after your first show.
Yeah.
See, if you were 16, bro, you're already been jamming with us so much.
Scared.
To me, you should have been used to it. You had crowds like that at fucking Keenan's house.
But bro,
how many people were in that bar?
But Ryan, like, I mean, bro, think about this. When you're that young, you think like adults are different. You know what I mean? You think that like old folks are like different than kids, right? Don't we? Didn't we? Like was that my thing? Because like I'd be like, oh, no, we're playing for like guys who drink and girls, women who drink, like adults, you know. But I figured out, well, we're all the same. Okay, it doesn't really matter. Like, I mean, it does matter.
I have this thought in my head when it comes down to being an adult.
Okay.
All an adult is knowing when to act appropriate.
Time
and so I don't
and
believe
place.
this.
Time and place.
You really don't separate it. And because
Time and place.
I actually use my younger thinking to get myself back to happiness.
Absolutely. You had some of the initial things right. You know,
I literally was like, what made me happy as a kid?
Yes.
Researching stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
And going to church.
Oh, that's huge, dude. I mean,
I started doing both of them. And then after I truly devoted myself back to it, because I realized it was what was
like really,
it was making me happy, and it was
part of your.
It was literally it changed me, dude. It really did. It made me see what I was failing to see previously, and because I've always believed in a higher power.
Me too.
That higher power has been distorted at points.
I'm 33. I don't think I'm there yet. I'm still at the drawing board. You know what I mean? I don't know. I can't tell you.
I do.
I do believe. I mean, I was confirmed. I love my family.
It's not even that. It's just I do have a little bit of a different belief though when it comes down to it, because I do look at history and I see these similarities across stories. You know, people say, "Oh, that's why all religions are the same." You want to take that type of belief and say, "Hey, because these things all have similarities."
Then
if you look at that as evidence,
yes, then
supporting evidence.
Mm-hmm.
You have there's 3 stories I can think of that talk about a deity being crucified and resurrected.
Absolutely. Okay.
Somewhere in different ways.
Absolutely.
There's probably more.
I know what you mean. But think about how in all of English, there's only like 6 possible stories you could tell, right? Like in English, we learned that. Like the hero's journey, like the romance. There's only 6 things we could really hear. You know what I mean? Like, so, I mean, does that kind of pertain to this too, right? Like, kind of. I don't know. I'm trying. Like, there's only 6 possible formats of like a story we could be entertained by. Like, until we're like, that's it.
Oh, like when like in the writing form.
Yeah, I'm trying to guess. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know if it's.
Because,
I don't know.
I'm not hitting the subject right.
I actually will be speaking with the writer, so I'll ask.
Yeah, I mean, I love fucking. I wish I could write, man. I'll tell you, I'm a huge nerd. Like huge. If you ever saw Game of Thrones, they based that.
So what was it? How many perspectives you can tell from, or how many ways you can tell?
I think there's like 7 stories you could tell, or 5, or like 6, like modes of story that you could tell. Now I'm sure, bro. There's like the anti-hero. I don't know, like certain ones that are new, but like, you know, there's a certain amount where you're like,
from back in the day, because of the way that religions are
like
described.
Yes, like the hero story. Like, okay, you find him at home. His home destroyed. Okay, he goes out in the unknown. Okay, he's into the unknown for a quarter of it. Okay, he gets big and buff and gets his stuff. You know what I mean? Time to start. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he starts really doing it. You know what I mean?
You see a lot of that in Greek mythology.
Yes,
for sure.
Very good. Exactly, bro. That's where that shit, you know, because that was oral, like, right? Like, whatever, like Pt.2 or whatever their names were, like, well, fucking Pt.2, fucking, not like, I'm not trying to say, what's his name? Apocalypse, whatever their fucking names were. Help me out. Sophocles, Soracles, Oracles, whatever their fucking names were.
There was a lot of Cleeses.
There were a lot of Cleese. John Cleese. No, dude, John Cleese was that guy.
There was.
Anyways.
Are you trying to say Socrates?
No, yes, I'm Socrates. Some people say Socrates.
He was
Socrates. Wasn't he a philosopher?
Yeah, he was a philosopher.
But comedians are philosophers, right? When Mitch Hedberg's like, rice is great when you want to eat 1,000 of something. I mean, that's philosophy. I mean, let's just look at Bill Burr. I mean, come on. When Bill Burr roasts fucking Philadelphia, legendary.
Yeah,
You ever seen that?
Philosophy can
Insane.
be because
it is.
It
Absolutely.
definitely puts a play on.
You're looking at things, subjects,
and you are, and you're pulling out the
pulling them apart. Absolutely.
Well, yeah, you're taking out the oddities of it, and so you're and they would do it in public too. Actually,
completely.
That's funny because I don't know what episode it was on. It was probably on a recent one, but Joe Rogan was referencing.
That's where I learned that.
Well, he actually referenced Mark Twain to being one of the
absolutely. Because great writers were always really funny people. You know what I mean?
Well,
like, always,
he was saying because he would read his stuff to the public too, and so
dude, Mark Twain was a bad
philosophers.
Dude.
Technically, we're doing that too as well.
Absolutely.
And Franklin, the way they spoke to each other in the streets, because what is it? I have some of the books around here, actually.
Oh, okay. Or even the Art of War, like philosophy. That's great philosophy. Like Are you
talking about
like by Sun Tzu or whatever? The Art of War, like the 13 principles to win anything in battle, like that the Asians wrote, that Sun Tzu wrote, and it's really we found it during Vietnam.
Machiavelli?
What?
Nikolai Machiavelli.
No, it's by Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu, and it was written thousands of years ago. The Art of War, and they like make certain businessmen like read it because it could be applied to business. You know what I mean? And like things like that. Like, go make your enemy always think you're close, but really always be far away. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Like,
see, the Art of War.
The Art of War, it's huge.
The Art of War is
there's the Art of War by him too. But look at the Art of War by Sun Tzu. The one by Sun Tzu is older. Because all Asian culture is older. The Italianos. Sun Tzu, Art of War. Yeah, go to quotes, bro. Go to quotes. Yeah, bro. I'd like to hear some Art of War quotes right now. There's a great story. I actually forgot it. Where his own this guy who made up a law: if your horse goes into the corn, you get your head cut off. His horse went into the corn and he cuts his own head off, or something like that. It's crazy, but it's trying to say like you make the rules. Like I don't know. Go to the Wikipedia, I guess. Like try to get some quotes. Yes. Like war.
The Art of War is of vital importance.
The war made the state. State makes the war. Think about it like that.
So
you can do it in reverse.
Let me read it.
Sorry.
It is no, you're okay. It is a matter of life and death.
Love the shit.
A road either to safety or to ruin.
Remember
Hence, it is a subject of inquiry which can, on no account, be neglected.
Right? Always remember that.
The Art of War then is governed by 5 constant factors to be taken into account in one's deliberations when seeking to determine the conditions obtaining in the field. These are the moral law, heaven, earth, the commander, method, and discipline. The moral law causes the people to be in complete accordance with their ruler so that they will follow him regardless of their lives, undismayed by
the next stuff gets weird.
Heaven signifies night and day, cold and heat, time and seasons. Okay. Earth comprises distances great and small, danger and security, open ground and narrow passes, the chance of life and death. The commander stands for the virtues of wisdom, sincerely, benevolence, courage, and strictness. By method and discipline are to be understood the marshaling of the army in its proper subdivisions, the graduations of rank among the officers, the maintenance of the roads by which supplies may reach the army, and the control of military expenditure. Mm-hmm. These 5 heads should be familiar to every general. He who knows them will be victorious. He who knows them will not fail.
Yes, it's true. Like, dude, like they say in the Art of War, like when you make decisions, think of it as being the first one up a ladder and telling everybody at the bottom what you see. You know what I mean? Like you make the decision first before anybody knows what there's. I don't know.
All warfare is based on deception.
You know what I mean? That exactly. It starts chugging your brain.
Look at every war that we've been in.
Ever. There's been counterintelligence and intelligence. It's like really. It's like no, yes, no, yes, no. You know what I mean? Like there's always that.
Just look at what the fuck happened with the Nazis.
Dude, the Nazis.
There's a whole story, whatever series, Hunting Hitler or whatever.
Oh, bro, I've done a lot of research into this subject of what did this. Ich spreche Sie Deutsch bisschen als Lerner because I want to understand what happened. And literally, I want to know. Like, there's a book.
What the fuck did you just say?
I speak a little bit of German.
What did you say?
I learned a little bit of German.
What is it?
I learned a bit of German, I said, because I want to know.
Oh, that's what you said in German?
Yes, yeah. Ich lerne eine Sprache Deutsche Ist bisschen. If I think about it, I can't say it. But
You could totally bullshit me. I have no fucking idea.
Nein, nein.
That's awesome.
Ich nicht Schauspieler. No, I am not an actor. Das ist true. It's true.
And you did this over COVID?
Alles. Ja.
You were smart about it.
Ja, das klug. Yeah, smart. Sehr klug. Very smart.
I was not. I was not productive. I fucking started climbing up the walls.
Nicht Arbeit.
Very self-destructive.
That's what I'd say there. See, I fall apart there.
I went back to ops management, but I freaking
you were doing something.
I was climbing up the walls. I was,
but still,
I was being self-destructive. But
bro, I've done that.
I'm on the
a lot of time too.
On the other side of it now. So.
No, but I've done that too. But I mean, that's the thing I can be proud of. That I really did teach myself. Like every day, I was like, "Come on." But dude, Nico, I mean, right, bro. Ordinary Men. I read a book called Ordinary Men. How these Germans, Germans have been like a great ethnicity. They, a watch that has 80 moving pieces in it. Where does it come from? Germans. You know what I mean? That's what they're known for.
Aren't Swiss?
But okay, Germans, Swiss. Germans, Swiss, Austrians, maybe some Hungarians. You know what I mean? That area. We'll call it the Germanics. The Germanic tribes where Romans used to fight. You know what I mean? That's where they came from, right? Gaul. Gaul.
I can agree to that. The Germanic tribes.
Yeah.
Gave.
Eventually,
Rome.
they became France and like Rome. I mean, not Rome.
They freaking They defeated Caesar once, right?
Eventually,
they sent him back and he came
eventually
back
they were
with
just
legions.
too.
But if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong.
I'm pretty sure
on
too.
that.
But they had guys like Tiberius and like people like that who were just crazy motherfuckers, dude. Like yes, that's what happened.
They had that series on Netflix. That's pretty good.
And they had that series Rome on HBO. One of the only series to be canceled because it was too much money. Yeah, it was really good, really good.
Wasn't making enough, unfortunately.
But I gotta say something about myself really quick, dude. Fucking that show that they made Game of Thrones off of. It's a book called A Song of Ice and Fire. Like I am so involved in that world that I was like almost this guy who approved profiles for like role playing online for this group of people. Like it was pathetic. Like I know so much about the story that they trusted me to be like, is this right? I'm like, that's his old religion. That's his second wife. I'm like, that's not right. I'm like, this is good.
So did you ever read the what is it? The Adventures of Duncan and Egg?
Yes. Oh, yes. Duncan.
So I literally got
don't
ruin it. Don't ruin it.
Sorry.
Because
I'm not gonna ruin it.
This is what I do with fiction books or
dude,
what is it? Nonfiction's fit. I always fuck this up. I always do this with fiction books though.
Yeah, what do you mean?
I read 3/4 of the way through.
No.
And I put it down and then it's fucking sitting on the shelf and I'm like, because I'm an idiot.
Dude,
I don't know.
Game of Thrones, if anybody likes that show, A Song of Ice and Fire, if you read it, you're doing yourself such a big job if you like any of the characters.
I can't read that.
You got to listen to it.
Well, no, I can't read it because all I do is see the characters that they put in the show.
But I do too. So what?
But that fucks it up.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No,
because
after a while, it won't.
The way
I promise you.
I've built Duncan and Egg in my head
dude.
will be completely different.
No, bro.
Trust me.
Trust me, please.
When I was younger, I could read fiction, actually.
No,
I ever since I started, like...
no, the story is so well told. Let me say something really quick. Okay, in the book, Tyrion gets threatened by a singer. He gets threatened by a singer who threatens to sing a song about telling people he's fucking Shay. You know that girl? Okay, so he's like, oh my God, he has the singer turned into soup. Okay, listen. Okay, now when he catches his dad, sorry, spoiler alert, when he catches his dad, fucking Shay, remember, on the privy, and he's killing her. What are his only words? The song that the singer sang, for hands of gold are always cold, but a woman's hands are warm. Because he was letting her wear the Hand of the King necklace, which is made up of hands. So there were hands of gold that are always cold. Dude, everything was a chef. It's all good.
Sorry,
it's a chef's kiss moment, dude. Dude, everything lines up. Everything is so perfect. I'm telling you, and it's full of that stuff. Like I could quote lines from it that are just perfect. Perfect. Like Lady Brienne walked his...
Alrighty, folks. Well, thank you for joining us for another episode of The Sound of Sosa. Today we were joined by Brian Lamarca, a musician and a friend. You got to see us jam out and go over some interesting topics. I hope you guys can join us next Monday at 5 p.m. on Rumble for the next video. And as well, please be sure to check out my socials, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok as well for teasers on next week's video, and as well short clips from this video. And you can find Brian at Brian Lamarca on Facebook, and as well at Brian Lamarca, the music guy, on Facebook. Be sure to check him out and look out for his next live show. Thank you again for joining us, and I hope everyone has a great night. God bless and take care.